Hello everyone and welcome back to our Let's Play of Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. This is episode 3. So far we've basically just been beavering away through the tutorial. But it's taken some amount of time, that's for sure. So hopefully this will be the last tutorial episode, and after that we'll actually get to play the game, which would be cool. Not to take anything away from the tutorial, it's still been fun, but I would just kind of like to experience the game. But I want to go ahead and finish the tutorial just to make sure that there are not some things that I am missing. So we're going to try deploying from Nagoya Castle and attacking the Suomori Castle. So here we go. Not really sure how my screen, aha, there we go. That's what I was looking for. My screen was getting tilted, so. Alright, so, okay, there we go. So the little thing above the city, and so we've got leader Hideyoshi Kinoshita. I think that, yeah, that's us. And then we have two adjutants, Nobumori Sakuma and Tsuneyoki Ikeda. Alright, what's this? Interesting. Okay. So we are going to deploy.
We march.
And then I'm guessing yeah, so we tell them where to go. So we want them to go to the Suomori Castle. So off they go. And then I'm guessing we end our turn. And they take off, I guess. So we met in the middle. Excuse me. Say I can see Sir Shibata's banner over there. At last, our army's first battle is upon us. Katsui Shibata. Blasted monkey. Thought you would come attack me when I wasn't expecting it, eh? Wait, this is supposed to be a practice battle with consent on both sides. Hasn't Sir Shibata heard? Haha, someone doesn't quite grasp the situation they're in. Now, the time has come for me to show my abilities as a tactician. Let us settle this with him on the battlefield. But Sir Shibata's the best man at war in our clan. Can we really take him? You needn't get so pessimistic. As long as you're with me, you'll be fine. Now come along. But Sir Anbei, you're still a child. Gah! I guess he stepped on his foot or something. Okay, so now we're going to a battle screen. This looks interesting. We're either going to do battle or we're going to play Tetris. Well, here we are. What's this? Is something the matter? It looks like units and troop counts in this battle are a bit different from when we were marching. They are. You see, to show off the brilliance of my mind, I readjusted the battlefield with special conditions. Wow, they don't call you the best tactician in the nation for nothing, so how about using some of that genius to clean up this battle in a flash? Conpeto. So he requires some candy. He wants candy. I'm out of candy. Mine won't work. Ahem. Jokes aside, a tactician is but a shadow behind the battlefield. Please, Sir Kinoshita, win this battle with your own talents. I'll explain the basics to get you started. First, please look straight ahead. That is Katsui Shibata's unit. He looks kind of like a game piece, and he's all fuzzy and unclear. I can't really make out him or his men. Indeed, when a battle has only just begun, the enemy's position appears unclear in this manner. Finding the enemy and grasping their movements is the first step towards victory. I see. So how do I find Sir Shibata's unit? A simple task. Take a look at your unit. There's a curved line in front of it, right? That is your unit's attack range. Should an enemy fall into that range, you'll discover them. Ah, I get it. That is pretty simple. Alright, I'll get right to it. You needn't be hasty. Now, finding the enemy is easy for us and them. Meaning, if you recklessly advance towards your enemy, it's possible that another enemy will appear from the side and attack your flank. Ah, in that case, I need to carefully predict where the enemies will be and be ready for anything before engaging them. Exactly. Everybody loves to use this word exactly. Sir Kinoshita. Though in this battle we face Sir Shibata, known for his reckless charging, I can't imagine he'd do anything sneaky. Now, to move your unit, first select it, then its destination. Furthermore, allied units will automatically head towards the nearest enemy unit. First, let's try moving our unit so that Sir Shibata's unit falls in our attack range. Got it. Okay, so we've got 2 units here, right? Both at a strength of 3,000. So we can see at the top he has 5,000 men. So we want to, like, maybe right there. Like a pincer. Like a pincer attack. Okay, so apparently that didn't do it. Let's try to go over here to the side. Okay, so now it's getting revealed. Alright, I found Sir Shibata's unit. Blasted monkey, you've got a lot of guts showing yourself like that. I'll slice you into pieces. Don't move now. Uh-oh, he is going to run us through if we don't do anything. Sir Hanbei, we've got to retreat. Worry not. As strong as Sir Shibata may be, this battle is 2 against 1. But Sir Shibata has 5,000 soldiers, and all I have are 3,000. There's no way I can win this. Indeed, if you fought against Sir Shibata as you are now, victory would be near impossible. However, I've brought troops as well. If we move skillfully enough, we can make short work of him. Alright, I'll believe in you, Sir Hanbei, but what should I do? Let's start with the basics of attacking. Like I said before, the bright curve in front of a unit is that unit's attack range. When an enemy unit gets into that attack range, your unit will automatically start firing arrows at it. You've noticed that, right? Yeah. Now, here's the important part. A unit will only shoot arrows at an enemy in front of them. If the enemy's anywhere else, they can't hit them. Wait, that means if one unit draws Sir Shibata's fire and the other attacks from another direction, exactly, the enemy can only attack one of us, but we can attack from 2 directions. Now that I know that, there's nothing to fear anymore. Let's pound Sir Shibata into the dust. Hold on, Sir Kinoshita. There's one more thing you should learn. There's more? Come on, I just got all pumped up. When you're attacking the enemy, be careful of the distance between you. If you come into contact with them, the units will engage in melee. Melee? Right. Enemy and ally alike begin fighting each other at point-blank distance. When that happens, both sides incur heavy damage. Even if we fought him with both sides in melee, the damage all parties take is so great that we lose the advantage of our pincer attack. We can't afford to underestimate Sir Shibata's strength. You especially want to avoid engaging him in melee with him, Sir Kinoshita. Please be careful. I see. So that means if Sir Shibata comes running into me, I'd have to put some distance between us, right? That's the idea. However, if you'd rather not constantly move your unit manually, there's a way you can get around that. Take a look at this. When you select an enemy unit, a bow and a sword icon will appear. I see. Pressing the bow icon has the unit perform a ranged attack, while pressing the sword icon has it perform a melee attack. Oh, but what if the enemy comes in for a melee attack while I'm doing a ranged attack? At ease, Sir Kinoshita, your unit will automatically move to preserve enough distance between it and the enemy to use ranged attacks. Really? Then that means if I use ranged attacks, I can just attack my enemies all day without a care in the world. Exactly, is what I'd like to say, but I'm afraid it's not that simple. If the enemy keeps moving, then so will we. If there's no place for our unit to go to, it'll stop moving. However, this technique is still rather useful for selecting an enemy to attack, so make use of it as you see fit. Though, when fighting in a battle to decide the fate of the nation, moving your units by yourself is unavoidable. Alright, I've got it. Essentially, you've just got to balance your usage of ranged and melee attacks based on conditions of both sides' units, right? If you understand that far, there's nothing else I can teach you. Come, let us show Sir Shibata who's boss. It is rather strange to see Sir Shibata get so riled up over a practice battle. However, I swear his temper's so short. Okay, so we want to... Basically, we want to keep... Where's the... So it looks like he's... Yeah, they're firing into him. He doesn't look like he knows what to do. He's just kind of like... He's kind of just like spinning around. So they're firing arrows at us. Okay, so he's charging. He used a special ability. So it looks like he's charging us. Blasted Monkey, I've had it up to here with you. God, I'd say it's been up there for... Silence. I'm taking that head of yours right now. Everyone charge. He's coming after me with everything he's got. Sir Hanbei, Sir Hanbei! Ha ha ha. Sir Shibata certainly has lost his temper. They're coming right this way, and their speed's out of this world. If we don't do something, we'll... Ha ha ha. And Sir Kinoshita certainly has lost his head. Sir Hanbei... A mere jest, but more importantly, Sir Kinoshita, this is the perfect time to secure victory. Really? Just looks like charging death to me. There is something I haven't explained yet, and its actual key. It's the actual key to winning in battle. Tactics. Allow me to share the secret with you. Tactics? See for yourself, when you place the cursor over a unit, a menu will open up. In the menu, are all of the tactics the unit can use. Okay. Each officer can use a single tactic. On top of that, depending on the unit's equipment, you can also use charge or volley. So Sir Shibata is using charge right now, right? That he is. That tactic allows you to briefly advance forward and deal immense damage to enemies you collide with. However, the truly frightening thing about it is not only the damage it brings, but the confusion as well. Confusion? When a unit is confused, they become unable to do anything except use tactics, including dealing damage to the enemy. Why, if that happens, then we'll lose a fight. We could win. Exactly. All one can do is wait for the confusion to lift or use a tactic to heal it. However, worry not. Charging has one great weakness. A weakness? A charging unit hit by a volley will fall into confusion, guaranteed, and right now in our soldiers' hands. Wow, when did we get guns? So this means we can use volley, right? Exactly. A volley increases ranged attack damage and occasionally confuses enemies. Because you can't move while using it, taking a charge from the flanks will leave your unit confused, but right now Sir Shibata's unit is our only enemy. Furthermore, we're divided into two units. Firing a volley at his unit from the side will most definitely put it in confusion. Now the time has come to settle this. So I guess we're going to use Hanbei's unit to volley into him to confuse him. Such a fearsome intellect. I can hardly believe you're a child. Hehehe. This is all as I calculated. In any case, tactics can seriously change the flow of battle, and with that in mind, I've just got to use them. So we're going to want to use him, right? Whoops. Maybe I used the wrong one.
Claw my way to the top. A worthy foe.
The men are confused. Oh no! But our unit is taking a ton of damage. I guess we should have paused it. So we can't move. What can we do here? Nothing. So he's withdrawing now, but we're like super low as well. All right, running away, blah blah blah. Okay. Can you move forward? You still volleying?
Understood.
So we're running away, but now our other unit's going to come in and
All right, let's do that.
absolute strategy. Will that work? Will that do anything?
Pull back.
So I should have paused, because that almost turned bad for us there. Phew! Managed to defeat Shibata's forces somehow. I knew you could do it, my lord. That was fantastic control on the battlefield. Not really. Though I prepared the battlefield for you, this time do you know how to start an actual battle? Ah, that I know. You select your unit and the sword icon that says battle, right? Okay. Indeed, in a real battle, too, the troop amount and positions of units on the strategy screen are reflected on the battlefield. Sometimes the battlefield will change based on terrain, and sometimes turrets and other facilities will appear depending on fortifications. On top of that, fighting near a base brings forth gates on the battlefield that you can attack to damage the base's hit points, and... Hold on a minute, that's way too much information at once. Ah, sorry, I got a little carried away. Please check the help for more details. So, I guess that's the game's way of reconciling the fact that it's a lot deeper than a tutorial can really show you. But I've got to say, battles sure are deep. I'm not exactly the best when it comes to controlling every little movement of my troops. You needn't worry at all. Combat is conducted automatically without you needing to take control. However, for battles you can't afford to lose or fights you really want to win, taking command yourself is highly effective. For example, if you rout a sizable enemy unit, the base it came from will see a significant drop in popularity. With that in mind, using battles to finish off fleeing foes could be a winning strategy. Furthermore, winning in mass battles where many units take part may allow you to obtain enemy officers' traits. And that concludes my explanation of battles, though, Sir Kinoshita, the campaign has not come to an end yet. Oh, you're right, we've still got Sumori Castle to deal with. Well, let's keep moving and bring it down. Okay. So we're still going to Sumori Castle. We can see it looks like we formed a permanent alliance with the Saito clan. Fair enough.
Surround it.
Okay. So our unit type has changed. It says, ha, eat this. Go. So we're on base. Sumori Castle is too well defended for me to capture it. Isn't there anything we can do? It seems Lord Nobukatsu hasn't been slacking off on his war preparations. The surrounding incomplete message here means that with your unit alone, Lord Hideyoshi, Sumori Castle will not fall. What? Then just what should I do? I can't just tell the young master I couldn't do what he ordered. No need to fall to pieces. So Hirate, so do you have an idea? Try to remember, why did we work all that diplomacy on the Saito clan? Oh, you're right. At times like these, it's best to get help from a nearby daimyo. Correct. Now ask Sir Saito for reinforcements. Now I thought things would turn out this way, so I spoke with him in advance. You think of everything, Sir Hirate. The trust we've gained from diplomacy will lower a bit, but it's nothing to fuss over. This is the reason we'd built up all that trust after all. After making your request for reinforcements, Sir Saito will send a unit before too long. If both of your units surround the castle, it will surely fall. Even if this is just a test, being able to fight alongside Sir Saito is the stuff of dreams. I'll bring my best. Alright, then call a war council and select relief from request. Designate the Saito as the requested clan and choose Sumori Castle as their target. Alright, so war council. Right here, right? And then we go here. And we're going to pick these guys. And that's the destination. It's going to drop our diplomacy to 40, but nothing to fuss about, right? So we requested relief forces. I do like how positioning is important in battles. That seems really cool. That, you know, flanking actually has an effect. So I mean, that's neat to me. So we just wait around, I guess. We're basically sieging them. A messenger from Saito clan has arrived. They say they have provisions for us. You'll want this for battle. Here, use it. So they gave us supplies. Great. Okay, so here comes their men. They're sending 3,500 men.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in.
Okay, so we have a force of 2,000 around Samori Castle, but we need more troops. Capture will be difficult without reinforcements. So we can actually look on the map and see. We're blocking the castle imperfectly, it says. Blockading it.
Reporting in. Here's last month's balance.
Okay, so yeah, we're almost out of money.
Reporting in.
So we grew stronger. Great. It went up to 99. Cool. Let's get this thing finished, huh? So we've already requested relief forces. I think they're on the way. They've got Itetsu Inaba's unit coming, and Dosan Saito himself is coming. Cool. So they're coming in from there. Can we... it doesn't look like we can, like, swing around. I was thinking we could, like, swing around over here, but I guess we can't. We got to stick to the road, so we'll just advance and see what happens. So here comes the pizza. Oh, man. 3, 4? What? This guy's, like, bringing a load. He took it seriously. So now we can see the progress bar is actually going. So we're actually laying siege. Don't even just stay down, Samori. Just stay down. Don't even think about getting up. I got 3 more pieces of pizza back here, just waiting to take you on. What's this? So pretty easy to understand. Looks like there's maybe quite a bit of nuance to it, or could be some nuance to it, but we have Samori Castle surrounded by 6,000 men. Its fall is but a matter of time. Excellent. Excellent.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Okay. So I think we'll just advance time. Should fall very shortly. Samori Castle, piece of cake. Samori Oda clan was eliminated by Kinoshita clan on February 1552. Sir Hirate, Sir Hanbei, I won and won big. You did it, Kinoshita. Congratulations. The time for the Oda clan to stand up to the nation has finally come. Oh, it's all thanks to your teaching, Sir Hirate, though bringing up the entire nation over a practice match is far too grandiose. Just like you taught me, a well-developed territory and good diplomacy with other daimyo is essential to victory. Glad you understand. Teaching you was worth the effort then. And yet, Sir Hirate, that message... The Samori Oda clan has been eliminated by the Kinoshita clan. That's a little too intense for a practice battle. Isn't it rude to Lord Nobukatsu? And I mean, even though this was just a test, he fought as if his life were on the line. I found myself battling with utmost seriousness too. What are you babbling about? Huh? Being the younger brother, yet daring to oppose the young master, who does he think he is? Capturing Samori Castle was an important step towards uniting the Oda clan. Wait a minute. That wasn't a practice battle? That can't be. If it's a joke, it's not a very funny one. You still think it was all an act? Kinoshita, for what purpose do you think the young master left you in charge? It was to let Lord Nobukatsu drop his guard and to open Samori Castle up to attack. So we got used. Well, worry not over the details. The day the young master begins his labor of unification draws ever closer, Kinoshita. Now, we must return to Nagoya Castle and report in. Wait a minute. Don't fall behind, Kinoshita. Sir Hirate, wait! Sir Hirate! What a fearsome man, our Lord Nobunaga. Hideyoshi and company came back to Nagoya Castle to find Nobunaga waiting, finally back from his adventures. Monkey, Gramps, good job looking over the place while I was out. Oh, words I am unworthy of, my lord. With young master back, I can finally begin my retirement. Now, about that, I've changed my mind. I'm going right back out. What? See, I was strolling along by the inn when I ran into this westerner. He called himself Almeida, spoke the strangest language, I tell you. We hit it off and we're going to Sakai together, but I figured I'd leave you with a few pearls of wisdom before I left. I see. First of all, provinces. When your clan gets big, you stop being able to give orders across your entire territory. When that happens, you can set up a province and leave a part of your clan to a regent. You can't give these regents direct orders, but they can sometimes boost your income and do all sorts of helpful things. You can even give them general strategies with the orders command and order goods transfers with the transport command. Right. Next up is the coalition command under foreign. If you've got a lot of clans with high trust in you, you can form a coalition against a single enemy clan. You can ask clans in your coalition for reinforcements or defensive aid, just like if you were allies, and you automatically gain trust with them every month, so that sounds pretty powerful. Also, if you destroy the clan you're against, or if a certain amount of time passes, your coalition will disband. Now, pay attention. Depending on how well you pulled your weight, the trust the other clans in the coalition have in you will change. Right. Next, we've got Imperial Court under foreign. The fools of the court in the capital can actually be halfway useful, depending on what you do with them. Just like diplomacy on other daimyo, diplomacy with the Imperial Court will get you trust. With enough trust, you can ask for a rank with the rank command, or you can prompt them to give another daimyo one with the recommend command. You can also have them stop your battles with other clans using the peace command, I hear. Understood, my lord. Ask Gramps about the details. I'm gone. He's gone. Come to think of it, Sir Hirate certainly is quiet. I hope he didn't take things too hard. Sir Hirate, wait, where'd he go? Sir Hirate fainted of sheer mental fatigue, so I carried him to another room. Well done, Sir Hanbei. Quite the achievement, and before your coming of age, too. Yet, just what's to become of the Oda clan? Oh, what a fearsome man, our Lord Nobunaga. Okay, so that was the tutorial. And it took all of 3 videos, about 90 minutes to complete it. Now, if you were playing it on your own, at your own pace, certainly you could advance through it much, much faster. You know, if I would have been doing it not in a video, reading everything out to you guys, I probably could have finished it in about 30 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes. But oftentimes with tutorials, it is good to take it slow, let things soak in, especially with strategy games. So there are even a few things there that you could see that I kind of bungled in the battle that weren't really clear. So that's actually kind of promising. If everything was just, you know, bam, 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 lay it out for us, I would kind of wonder just how deep the game is. So maybe this game actually has some chops to it, which would be awesome. I would love, you know, I love strategy games, grand strategy games. So I would love for this game to be something. Something worth playing, worth making more than one Let's Play for. So in our next video, it seems like we're not going to be able to continue with what we found in the tutorial. So we'll start a new game in our next video, and we will just, you know, I don't know how we're going to pick who we're going to start with, but we're just going to go with first scenario. And because usually with the Koei games, generally speaking, the earlier scenarios are easier. They're generally just easier. The further on in the scenarios you go, what ends up happening is you end up having less people to choose from, and the places that the people have become much bigger. And I'm speaking of this from experience with like Romance of the Three Kingdoms. You know, if you start out in one of the earlier scenarios, it's much easier to actually start out, even though you're smaller, versus later when you're having to rule over this big amount of space, and the people that you're trying to like take over are just as big as you are. So, anyways, yeah, but I look forward to it. I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial series, and you know, hey, this game's out on Steam right now. If you buy it, you actually get a discount on it. It's normally it's gonna be like $60. And I think you have to pay for the DLC. Right now, they're running a special. It's like $49, and you get all the DLC with it. I didn't really check to see what the DLC actually gives you. I just kind of jumped on it and bought it because I thought it would be a cool game to do a Let's Play for. So, anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, game on.